All right guys, so what I'm doing today is I'm going to be frying some shrimp and some fish, and in this bowl right here I put exactly about 8 ounce of cornmeal and maybe about 4 ounces of flour. I've mixed that around, and I'm using here McCormick's lemon pepper seasoning. I probably put about a tablespoon in there, and I mix it around. And so here I have an egg, and I'm going to add some pepper and some salt in it, and I'm going to whisk that. And so now I have here the mixture. I'm going to add in some Fairlife reduced fat, 2% reduced fat, ultra filtered milk, and add some of that to the egg mixture. Some black pepper. I added some black pepper and some milk, and basically mixing this. This is going to be what I dip the shrimp and the fish into this mixture here, and then I'm going to put it into this mixture and then put it in the skillet, which I have on the stove. So stay tuned. And so right now I'm going to put in some coconut oil, probably about a tablespoon of coconut oil, not more than that, into the skillet. And then I may have to put a little bit more, just depending on how much I need to fry this, because I'm just going to, give it like a sear, kind of like frying it, but not like dip. I'm not going to use oil. And here's my skillet. And the reason that I'm using coconut oil is because it is a much healthier fat. I could have used olive oil as well, or some butter. A lot of people like butter, but I prefer my seafood with coconut oil. So, all right, guys. So here you see the mixture. My hands are clean. Always make sure that you wash your hands. And I'm just mixing all of the shrimp, and then I'm gonna just get it and throw it into the mixture here. And that's what I'm doing right now. Now, shrimp cooks fairly rapidly, so as you can see, the skillet is still kind of dry, so I'm going to have to add in some olive oil. I didn't want to, but I'm going to. I put it into the pan. You can use your own moderation. And as you can see, they are now bubbling and basically cooking here. They look really, really great. I am going to get a paper plate, a styrofoam plate, and I'm going to line it with some napkins. And I always put it on the napkin so that it can absorb some of that grease, or not grease, but oil here that we have. And guys, if you're going to cook, a lot of you that are listening are that may be diabetic like I am. Well, I'm pre-diabetic, but, you may want to use like coconut oil as a substitute then instead of vegetable oil or margarine or butter. You want to use like coconut oil or virgin olive oil, and organic is best. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and flip some of these, because again, like I said, these things don't need to be cooked so much. Then they'll turn kind of like chewy and hard. So maybe like 3 to 4 minutes and they will be done. So I'm doing this with one hand, so it's kind of hard to show you here on the camera, but it's bubbling. It's coming up real good. And you can add some different seasoning at this point, which I will get some of my lemon pepper. And again, this is the brand of the lemon pepper, McCormick, and I'm just gonna, you can just shake that and over it. Alright guys, so I'm about to just take them out of the fire. I think they're ready. This has been about less than maybe 5 minutes. And again, you don't want to overcook shrimp because it becomes very ugly. So I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to put it. Alright guys, and this is what the shrimp looks like. And this is not a typical meal that Ray eats. So again, just in moderation, I wanted to show y'all something like seafood. And so this is something I probably will have like 3 or 4 shrimps, all about moderation. And I'm going to be now getting to filming the pangaseus. I don't know how you say it. It's P, if you spell it P, it's a fillet fish, but it's pangaseus. I think I said that right. So I'll be showing you that. Guys, and here is the pangaseus. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It is a finer fish. This is what it looks like, and I'm dipping it into the batter mixture. And since it's just 2 people, my mom and myself, that I'm cooking this for, I'm only going to make 1 fillet. Because like I said, it's all about moderation when this cooks up. It's very, very big. And so I don't need to eat but half of this, which is a good portion, you know, if you're doing portion control. So then I'm going to put this in the skillet. And here we go. This is the fish. It is being, I don't know, you could call it fried. It's not a very thick batter that I use, but I'm going to use a spatula to move this instead of a spoon. Like I used for the shrimp, I'm going to use a spatula because you have a better grip to kind of flip the fish. Look at this, honey. This is really delicious. The skillet is a very good skillet. It's a very big skillet. And as you can see, I already flipped it to the other side. This cooks like, I would say it cooks really fast, like 5 to 6 minutes. If not, you don't want to overcook your fish either, because then it's going to come out kind of chewy or too hard. And then I will be warming this up and serving it on the side. And so I'll serve it all up. You will see, if you're diabetic, you may not want to buy this. You may want to make your own using basmati rice, because that's the best rice to use. But it's all about portion control. If you are diabetic, you can have this in moderation, but you really shouldn't, because any white rice will spike your insulin. And so this is, all right guys, so this is what it looks like. It is already fully cooked, and I cut it in half, but I put it over napkins again to absorb any grease or any oil, not grease but oil in excess. We don't want to eat that. It's not healthy. All right guys, so I'm about to tear this up. This is how it looks plated. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you liked it, and comment in the comment section below of other foods that you'd like to see me cook or show you, and I'm going to enjoy this.